Hi again, welcome back to my kitchen. If you are new here, I am Amy from Neurotic Mom Bakes. I'm showing you cosmic brownies today. Now I've showed you my regular brownie recipe and tutorial, which has been a huge hit. These brownies are a little bit different, a little more fun, a little like they're fudgy and they have a frosting on top. Just a different texture and they're lots of fun to make and really good to eat. So we're gonna do those today. So in here I have 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa. And then right here I have 16 tablespoons of unsalted butter that I have melted. And I'm just going to stir this around until the cocoa's dissolved in that warm butter. Okay, then I have 1.5 cups of granulated sugar and 1 cup of packed brown sugar. It can be light or dark, that doesn't matter. There's a half. Don't forget, I always put my written recipe in the description box below each video, and I always do the conversions for you. It's in cups and grams. Now I'm gonna get my whisk out. I'll just break that up a little bit. And I'm just gonna whisk this until it is very combined, kind of lightens in color a bit. Okay, then I'm gonna add 2 eggs. And I'm just gonna whisk this all together until it's fully combined. All right, let's add a tablespoon of vanilla. Okay, then for my dry ingredients, I need 2¼ cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So we'll start with the flour. Just gonna kind of just whisk this around. I'm gonna add it. And then last, I'm going to add just under 1/4 cup of milk, like 3 to 4 tablespoons. I'm gonna go back to my wooden spoon and just get this nice and combined. Don't over mix, but you do want all that flour fully incorporated. Okay, then I'm gonna use my hand mixer to just finish pulling this all together. Let's scrape my sides. And give it one more mix. That is good. I have a 9x13 pan that I have lined with parchment paper and sprayed with cooking spray. And I'm just gonna spoon this in here. And then I'm just gonna kind of press it into the sides. Okay, and then this is going to go in a 350-degree oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. Just keep checking it until the center no longer looks wet. But you don't wanna overbake these. They're hard to tell. So when you do the toothpick test, even if it comes out almost clean, it doesn't need to be fully clean, then you'll know it's done. Okay, in the oven. Okay, my brownies are out. Let's make the frosting. It's actually a chocolate ganache, but we're gonna make it a little bit thicker. And I love this because it's less sweet than frosting. All you need is chocolate and cream. So we're gonna start with about 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream or double cream. And we're just gonna heat that in the microwave for like 15 to 20 seconds. Okay, this is warmed up. And I'm going to add about 1 cup of chocolate. You can do chocolate chips, you can do chocolate candy melts, you can break up a candy bar. We're gonna start with some milk chocolate chips, and I'm just gonna put a few dark pieces in there. And we're just gonna kind of stir it up so the warm cream covers the chocolate and begins to melt it. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in the microwave for like 10-15 seconds. So I just keep warming it up for like 10 to 12 seconds at a time and stir it until you have a smooth, creamy ganache. Let's go back in the microwave. All right, so see that starting to come together, and it's really shiny and smooth. There's just a couple unmelted pieces in there, but I think I'm just gonna let them melt on their own. I don't want to get this too warm or your ganache will break and separate or seize. And that is like the perfect consistency. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my brownies, they're cooled down. I'm just going to spread this over the top. We'll just spread it right to the edge. And then we're just gonna get some sprinkles or these little crispy chocolate, colorful rainbow things, and we're just gonna sprinkle them on top. There we go. Okay, cosmic brownies. I'm gonna let that cool down a bit, and then I'm gonna cut them into squares for you. All right, these have cooled all the way down, and I have pulled them out of my baking dish, and let's cut into one. See what they look like, shall we? Set this aside. Ah, yes. The classic cosmic brownie. You got some chewy, fudgy brownie underneath with the chocolate frosting ganache and the colorful sprinkles on top. Yep, that's a winner. That is extremely delicious. So, give these a try and let me know what you think. And if you would like to see more recipes just like this one, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Bye.